pivotal week for Boris Johnson's premiership. I know we say that every week at the moment, but I think it really is. And that's because by the end of the week, we expect to see the findings of the Sue Gray inquiry, that investigation by the senior civil servant into allegations of lockdown busting parties in Downing Street and across Whitehall. But before we even get there, Boris Johnson is faced with a fresh crisis today, this time over claims from the Conservative MP Nusrat Ghani that she was sacked as a transport minister back in 2020 because of concerns over her, and I quote, Muslimness. Now, this morning, Boris Johnson has announced that there will be a Cabinet Office investigation into those claims. Nusrat Ghani has welcomed that move, but this will again shine a light on the way that Johnson's administration operates.
We take these allegations extremely seriously. I took them very seriously when they were raised with me 18 months ago. Very glad there's an investigation taking place now.
Remember, just last week, William Ragg, another Conservative MP, made claims that Tory whips were threatening and blackmailing some Conservative MPs who were opposed to Boris Johnson's leadership. He is due to take up those allegations with the Metropolitan Police today. So all of this really speaks to a crisis of leadership, a crisis around Boris Johnson's number 10 operation, which will really come to a head, I think, with the Gray report later in the week. Now, allies of the Prime Minister have been rallying around him, trying to shore up support ahead of the publication of Sue Gray's investigation. The Prime Minister himself is said to have been calling Conservative MPs over the weekend from his country residence at Chequers to try and get them on side before it comes out. Remember, we have to get to 54 Conservative MPs who have called for a vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister by submitting letters to the chair of the 1922 Backbench Committee, Sir Graham Brady. Difficult to know where we are with those numbers. This whole process is always shrouded in such secrecy. But I think it's fair to say that most Conservative MPs are still waiting to see what Sue Gray comes up with before deciding which way to jump.